Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Dartt and this will be the third installment of this Eldritch Moon story playthrough series, and it looks like we are teamed up with Gideon and Chandra, so let's go ahead and start this off. Emrakul drifts into Thraben, her passage through Innistrad leaving a life warped and mutated in her wake. Thousands of warped cultists and mutated creatures follow her into the city, drawn like moths to flame. Between these transformed horrors and the Titans stand the Gatewatch, who have arrived at Thraben's entrance. Okay. What? But... okay. Well... that happened. I guess we're playing the bad guys here. We got some lands, primal druids, fell emissary, and midnights. Okay. And I'm guessing that we definitely need to get our stuff into play very quickly, or else we're going to be screwed. Let's go ahead and play the Foul Orchard. Nothing from our opponent yet, but I don't know. I'm kind of wondering here. Let's go ahead and play the Primal Druid. And here's a Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, a 3-cost, 3/2 human knight with renown 1. Not something I want to see on the board. Luckily, we do have a little bit of a synergy going on here between those and the Midnight Scavengers. We can yank them back and plunk them down again to keep fetching land, but for right now, I would really love to have something in play to kind of get it and the Descended Mindbender into play. So he's going to attack, and we will of course block, because that gives us one more land in play. And if we don't pull something out of our behind, we're going to be overrun very quickly. I have a feeling. Yep, here's a Regathon Firecat, a 3-cost 4/1 elemental cat. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the Midnight Scavengers in play, and we will yank back the Primal Druid. Okay, we will skip attack. Our opponent attacks with both. Well, at this point it doesn't really matter. Wait, if we play this cost 3 or less, so we can't yank that back. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this, block 4 points of damage, take 3. Grab one more land. get a woodland cemetery. We'll go ahead and pop that into play. Okay, good. We can go ahead and play the other one. Pop the Primal Dread back. Play one of them. And we can start filtering land out of our deck that way. We'll go ahead and hold off on attacking for right now. And our opponent plays a Fire Fiend Elemental, 3/2 Elemental with Haste and Renown 1 for 4 mana. And of course he swings with everything. Okay, that thing's a 4/3. Let's go ahead and block it. Haste and Renown 1. I don't want to see that gain Renown anytime soon, so let's go ahead and block it. And we'll throw our 0/3 under the bus here. We needed to simplify that mess. Okay, let's grab another swamp. And there's another Primal Druid. Very nice. Okay, we can play all 3 Foul Emissary and Primal Druid, so let's go ahead and do that. Creature to put in your hand. Well, that would have been fun. I guess we'll go ahead and keep it anyway. Let's go ahead and play this. And this. And hopefully we're set up a little bit better. Our opponent does not attack. He does, however, play a Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, a 3-cost human knight. We've seen it before. And we get another Graph Rats. Just for giggles and grins. Let's go ahead and play it. We'll play the Emerge cost. Sacrifice this guy. That should give us some stuff in play. And let's also play a couple of Graph Rats. We can't attack this turn, but I'd really like to start swinging our opponent next turn if possible. And our opponent casts Spreading Flames, a 7-cost instant that deals 6 damage however he wants. Wow. Well, that one's gone. We'll go ahead and block with our Druid. Get some more mana in play. Cycle that out of our deck. We need to start drawing into better and better stuff like this. Let's murder something. Like his untapped 3/2 maybe? Yeah. Let's go ahead and swing for 4. And let's go ahead and play this and pay the emerge cost, sacrifice this, discard cards. Yeah, you can discard cards, I don't care. Good. I don't want you having that in your hand anyway. And let's grab a land. It gives us a 5/5 in play. And our opponent plays a Glory Seeker. And I'm thinking we've got the advantage, so we may as well run with it. He'll double block and kill one, or kill that one. That's fine. And he's still going to take 5 damage. I'm good with that. He plays a Bloodpire Elemental, 5 cost 4/1 that he can sacrifice to deal 4 damage. But no attack. And we draw into another It of the Horde Swarm, which I think we're just going to straight up play. Let's give him something to sacrifice that elemental to. Skip turn. And he does not. Interesting. And we get Midnight Scavengers. Converted cost 3 or less. We're going to pull the Graph Rats back. That's what we're going to do. That's going to be a thing. And that triggers, and we get the Chittering Doohickey, the Chittering Host. And things are looking ugly for our opponent. Let's just swing with a lot of it. Let's see how you deal with this. He double blocks that, and that's game. Alright, let's see what we get for storyline follow through on this. With a growing sense of horror, the Planeswalkers realize force alone is unable to match the hordes of transformed villagers. Jace's ability to shield the minds of the others from the encroaching madness is starting to falter. Soon the Gatewatch is overrun, and still they haven't located Emrakul herself. All seems lost. Okay. That unlocks the next chapter. And hopefully I will see you guys back here to see that video here in just a minute.